All right, are you interested in what's going on in the local Eastside real estate market? Well, if you are, that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nate Short. I've been a realtor for over 20 years in the local Eastside area, and I want to welcome you to my short report for November 2022. So what's happening in the market? I wrote down a few big points I wanted to make in this video. First thing is that our housing inventory is up about 200 to 400% over previous year, which sounds really scary, but you have to remember last year we had only about 0.4, some cases we had about 0.3 months supply of houses, and so it was extremely low. And today we have about 2 to 4 months supply depending on the area. Remember, real estate is very location and price specific, so it's supply is up. That's probably a good thing for the market in general. Our total transactions year over year, well, we're down about 40%, which is quite a bit. So there's a lot fewer transactions happening out there. And of course, you would expect that with these higher interest rates and payments and people being unsure of what's happening in the economy, the political elections that are coming up. And so it's just a natural part of the cycle. Lastly, prices, or not lastly, but the third thing is prices are up about 5 to 10% still over the previous year. So if we look back from March, of course, prices have come back. They've come down about 10 to 15% in most cases, because we had this huge run up at the beginning of the year in Q1 because of the low interest rates. But if you look at the prices actually year over year, we're up about 5 to 10% in most cases. So if you're a buyer out there, I think here's the main message. Now is the time to buy because you have more selection, you can negotiate a better deal, and you're going to be able to get in and not have these, multiple offer situations, which possibly could happen in the next couple of years if we do see interest rates come down from where they are. We get this inflation thing under control, and we're still not building enough. The cost of materials are still going up, and it's just people aren't putting their homes on the market as much because they're already locked into these low interest rates. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why the supply could shrink up very quickly. So now is an opportunity, if you're a buyer out there, to get into the market, start building some equity for yourself, and get invested in a home, not stop paying the rent. So if you're a buyer, it's a great opportunity. If you're a seller out there, I think the thing you have to realize is that now is still a good time. I mean, you're going to get more than you would have last year, especially if you are making a move and you're going to be a buyer somewhere else. And remember, you're selling in the same market as you're buying in. So even though you may not get the prices that you could have in March, you'll be able to negotiate a better deal on the buy side than you could have then as well, and so it kind of equals out. So if you have any questions about real estate, I'd love to be a resource for you. All you have to do, fill out the form here that is connected to this post, or visit my website and book an appointment directly with me. And I want to thank you for listening to this short report, and I hope to see you next month.